stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Well, chance perhaps. And still danger here. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Has a go. Keeper getting the touch. Making sure nothing came of it. A look at the starting lineup for Poland.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front too isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
Slisz. Very effective pass. He cuts it back. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. And the pass not finding its target. And options in the centre. Good work from Poland to win back possession. Kluivert. Kluivert! Nicely saved. They take it short. Depay. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Zalewski. And now Zielinski. Will he play it in? And the keeper taking it cleanly. Tajani Reinders. Geertruida with it. Reinders. Van Dijk with it. De Jong. Geertruida. Kluivert. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And he takes it on! And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Lewandowski. Plenty of support here. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, they're delighted to have Cody Gakpo in their ranks. He can be a difference maker. What might we see from him today?
Well, if
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Beautiful pass. There to win it back. Depay. Geertruida. Depay. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Wall. So following the deflection, a corner kick. But no one latched onto it. Szymański. Could be a chance to break here. To pay attention defensively. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Teammates available. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Bednarek. Bartosz Slisz. Lewandowski. Happy to shoot. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So, a level contest, 1-1.
Piotr Zielinski.
Reinders. Kluivert. Now with De Jong. Frimpong. Good movement. Just cutting off the supply. Szymański. And now Zielinski. This is looking threatening. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Here's Kluivert. Reinders. Frenkie de Jong. Tajani Reinders. And he's through here. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Slisz. He has teammates around him. Takes the shot! And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Frimpong. Van Dijk with it. Depay. And Poland with the ball once more. Oh, this looks useful. Lewandowski. Oh, a tremendous block. But on the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
Frankie de Jong. Here's Kluivert. Gakpo. Electing to shoot. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Lewandowski. Sebastian Szymanski. Bartosz Ślisz. Reinders. Geertruida with it. Depay. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Long-range effort. Geertruida. Geertruida. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the penalty has been given here. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
Composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Bartosz Ślisz. Kaminski. Ślisz. That's a lovely ball. Zielinski. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Virgil van Dijk. Reinders. De Jong. And Depay on the ball. Oh, great attacking play. There's still danger here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Zielinski. And he takes it on. Oh, he saved it well. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Frankie de Jong. Gertruida. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Sebastian Szymanski. Shot attempted. Simple save, really. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, what a first-half performance this has been so far. They look like scoring every time they go forward. The positional rotation, the ability of players to run with the ball, and the passing have been brilliant. Let's hope to see a similar display in the second 45.
And the keeper's hand does the trick. Oh dear, well that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there, nothing wrong with that, but he's got that all wrong.
Gertruida. Well, sloppy in possession from the Netherlands. Zalewski. Now, who can he play it to? Big chance! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Zalewski. And credit to the Netherlands for winning the ball back. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Memphis! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is.
Nummer 10, Memphis Depay.
Slisch. Teammates available. Has eyes for goal. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Goal voor Polen.
De Jong. Van Dijk with it. Kluivert. Depay. Very effective pass. So a corner here. Who's going to get on the end of it? No keeper will mind that sort of corner. He has teammates around him. Lewandowski. Good distribution. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. Gakpo. Here's Kluivert. Frenkie de Jong. Geertruida. Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And that will be a corner. Bednarek. Kaminski. Counter-attacking chance. And he's made headway. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. De Jong. Jeremy Frimpong. And Depay on the ball. Kluivert! Oh, goodness me, off the post. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it's been a masterclass in how to dominate a game from midfield, Stuart.
Well, he has that assist to his name, but it's been his control of that midfield area that's made him the outstanding player today. Every time he gets on the ball, he seems to find the right pass. He's been excellent.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. De Jong. Frimpong. Well, it could be on for him here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Leash. Zanev. Ski. Happy to shoot. Frimpong. Onto De Jong. Kluivert. Well, nicely cut out. Lewandowski. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Substitution time it is here, favouring the short one. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Kluivert. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, it might be. And that's a very good parry. Van Hecke. Van Dijk with it. Frankie de Jong. Jeremy Frimpong. Geertruida with it. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Kluivert. Gakpo. De Jong. Back to Depay. Geertruida. Could be. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Can they get in behind them? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Plenty of support here. And that's some goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Tajani Reinders. Frimpong. Reinders. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Kluivert. Kluivert! Keeper getting the touch. No-nonsense clearance. Gakpo. Kluivert. Kluivert! The crossbar got in the way. Not a harmless effort when all is said and done. Here it is now, a substitution. Continues his run. Kluivert. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. And time for the change now.
Memphis Depay. Daarvoor in de plaats stond nummer 9. Robbie.
Gakpo. And saved by the keeper. Bartosz Slisz. Przemysław Frankowski. Well, marginally wide. So close. Jeremy Frimpong. 30 minutes left for play. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And easily intercepted. Lewandowski. And now Lewandowski! Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Good-looking move. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, a committed challenge. What's the referee going to do about it? And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped the goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
I had my eyes tested last week, I'll have you know. The free kick, and the keeper took it cleanly. Lewandowski. Read it superbly to take back possession. Tajani Reinders. Brian Brobby. Teammates available. Oh, a smart stop. And he's in. And nicely parried away. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
En nummer 21, Frenkie de Jong. Die maakt plaats voor nummer 7, Xavi Simons. En nummer 8, Teun
Koopmeiners. Jeremy Frimpong. It's with Koopmeiners. And given away by the Netherlands. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Lewandowski. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Kluivert. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Koopmeiners. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Van Hecke. Well, really closing him down. Koopmeiners. This is looking threatening. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Just can't get it past him. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
Goal voor Nederland. Nummer 8, Teun Koopmeiners.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Can he find the net? Determined defending.
Nummer 4, Virgil van Dijk. In plaats.
Now can they counter clinically?
Nummer 25.
Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Koopmeiners. And a tidy tackle. Has a go. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
Delivered into the box. Well, the cross that time completely overcooked. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Have to pay attention defensively. Oh, that's a fine save. Corner kick played in. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And Poland regaining possession. And now Lewandowski! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Koopmeiners. Wasteful there from the Netherlands. Lewandowski. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Ake. Simons. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Frimpong. Oh, this looks useful. Is this the moment? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Nummer 9, Robbie.
Slisz. Sebastian Szymanski. He fancies it. Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Koopmeiners. Can he find the right pass? Really good attacking play. Well, possession ceded by the Netherlands. And drawing it back. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Van Hecke. And now De Vrij. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Can he finish? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Lewandowski. Gives it a go. The save was a good one. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. Now sending it in. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Happy to take on the shot. A strong hand on the ball. Frimpong. No advantage coming into play, and rightly so. And that'll be Poland's throw-in. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. And pressing from the front. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Ake. Frimpong. Brobbey. And Poland come away with it. Oh, tremendous vision. Can he convert? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Threat over for now, it seems. Shaping to shoot, and pushed away to safety. Big chance! Oh, he's blocked it! Being pressed hard. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And the counter-attack came to nothing. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Lewandowski, and there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
Doelpunt voor Polen. Nummer 9, Robert Lewandowski.
They need to get tighter. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Is this the moment? Well, he certainly caused all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Van Hecke. Ake has it. Geertruida. Able to skip past his man. And the referee says penalty. Well, a second yellow card. This really isn't going to plan, Stuart.
Well, that's just ridiculous. He's cost his team big time here.
And this could finish it off. The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Lewandowski. And there's the full-time whistle. A most acceptable outcome from a Netherlands point of view. They've won the game. Stuart, how about your assessment?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game, Stuart.
Well, I thought his all-round game was excellent. It was his ability to find space that impressed me most, and with a bit more luck, he could have had a second one today.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Poland versus the Netherlands.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Perfect challenge. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
Geertruida. Frimpong. Gakpo. And back with Memphis. Must be! Whichever way you look at that, it's been squandered. This looks promising. Lewandowski, a smart stop here. Short corner taken. Pulls it back. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. He has time to play it over. Still trying to make something happen. And pushed away to safety. Virgil van Dijk. Kluivert. Frenkie de Jong. Reinders. Ake. Tajani Reinders. Reinders. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Tajani Reinders. Take it away. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Oh, good vision there. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Tajani Reinders. Jeremy Frimpong. Good work from Poland to win back possession. And he has options available. Lewandowski. Well, there's the pullback. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Virgil van Dijk. De Jong. Depay. Depay. Decides to shoot and getting across to stop it. No one able to do any damage with it. Szymański. The Netherlands recovering possession well. De Jong. Could be threatening. Lewandowski. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Throw in here for Poland. Slisz. Lewandowski. Stops a surefire goal.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
Excellent ball towards the front post. Not away completely. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Depay. Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Kamil Piątkowski. Depay. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And they need to get tighter here. Lewandowski. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Not putting so much effort into winning back possession. Using his strength to shield the ball. It's looking promising. Oh, could be. And the keeper more than equal to it. Counter-attacking chance. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Sebastian Szymański. Lewandowski. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And striking it on the volley, just no luck.
Well, good technique, but just wide of the target.
Jeremy Frimpong. Depay. Did well to win the ball back. Lewandowski. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And losing possession. Now, who can he play it to? Well, fine reading of the situation. It's got to be! Foiled by Van Dijk. Now, breaking at pace is always a possibility. All hands on deck. Oh, managing to beat him. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Frankie de Jong. Reinders. He fancies it. That's a routine take. Zielinski. Lewandowski now. It's been threaded by Lewandowski. And just has to remain calm. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Jeremy Frimpong. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Reinders. Kluivert. Depay. Takes the shot. That was going in. Lewandowski. Well, the attack looks promising. And whipped into the box. Not a harmless effort when all is said and done. Pressure applied. Ake. Tajani Reinders. Kluivert. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can someone get on the end of this? Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Veering in field here. Memphis Depay! Oh, did so well to deny him. And there's the delivery. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Good ball over the top. And successfully cut out. Breaking at pace. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And a shooting chance for Lewandowski. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Reinders. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Kluivert. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Well, very effective play in possession. Pressing like that will help the cause. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Jeremy Frimpong. Frankie de Jong. Gakpo. Depay. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Kivior. Lewandowski now. Zielinski. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Asking a lot of any player, quite honestly, to score from that position.
Well, I don't need to say too much about that, do I, Derek?
Kluivert. Top-class defending. Really good ball there. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Ake. Reinders. De Jong. Jeremy Frimpong. Tajani Reinders. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. But they took care of the situation defensively. Lewandowski. And now Zielinski. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
And in with a real chance. And foiled by the post. Geertruida. Looking for the right angle. Oh, good save. Over it comes. Is this the moment? Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. The corner kicks keep on coming. And swept out of there. Lewandowski. It's there for him. Just can't get it past him. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Growing pressure here, and another corner. Now sending it in. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Lewandowski. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Gakpo. Oh, the threat is there, and it's opening up. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. He's driven in the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, there are sound reasons why we're focusing on Robert Lewandowski. Really enjoying a terrific game up front, Stuart.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Really nice ball. Zielinski. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Frimpong. Will he play it in? Opportunity! And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Kamil Piątkowski. And now Zielinski. A very effective challenge put in. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Now, options are plenty. Can they cover up? Plays it back. And a squandered opportunity there. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Tajani Reinders. Now with De Jong. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Oh, it might be. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Bednarek. And now Zielinski. Szymański. Slisz. Zielinski. On to Lewandowski. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Kluivert. Jeremy Frimpong. On to De Jong. Geertruida. Chance to finish. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Playing it short. And he cuts inside. And efficient defending. Able to skip past his man. Well, the challenge was clean, but the danger not cleared. Might be a chance to break. Well, this could really help the cause. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Zielinski. The fans are shouting, shoot! A tremendous block. Well, he didn't miss by much.
Well, it was struck well, but he'll be disappointed not to test the keeper. It really did open up for him there.
Depay. Chance here. Magnificent defending. Kamil Piątkowski. Good technique displayed. Oh, the threat is there. Lewandowski. Firing it in. Ball is loose. Well, they can keep possession of it now. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. One hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. And intercepted it. And over the touchline for what will be a Poland throw. Can he play it in? Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And teammates around him. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And into the last 30 minutes now. And the referee sees it as a good challenge. Well, foul play, says the referee. Kluivert. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Jakub Kaminski. Zielinski. Now with Lewandowski. They're putting it wide from there. A pity, really. De Jong. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Can he find the right pass? Lewandowski got in the way of it. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Oh, big chance! Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Jakub Kaminski. Could be dangerous. Lewandowski. Is this the moment? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And unable to hang on to the ball. That's good pressing for you. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Zielinski. Lewandowski cuts it back. What a commitment to defending. And he could be in proper trouble here. Robert Lewandowski in the middle. Determined defending. Kluivert. Now can they counter clinically? Well, sloppy in possession from the Netherlands. Bednarek. Jakub Kivior. Lewandowski. And going for goal! And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. Determined defending. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Can they create something from here? Memphis Depay! And what a magical save it was! And over comes the corner. Not the most confident clearance. Takes on the shot. Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Understandably, the referee feels compelled to stop play here, given the injury situation.
Bij de Nederlanden. Niet meer spielen. Die nummer 14. Reinders. Neue Partie. Die nummer 8.
So following the stoppage, back underway with a drop ball. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Depay. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. It's a perfect challenge. Now, who can he play it to? Might be a chance here. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. And possibilities here. And in the right position to read it. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Defenders need to cover. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, it was a terrific piece of play. That was until we got to the finishing part.
Well, as you said, great counter-attack, but a wayward finish in the end. Good to watch, though.
And Poland with the ball once more. Well, he's certainly not alone. Can he finish? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Nice looking move, this. And saved by the keeper. Jakub Moder. Prepared to take on the shot. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
De Jong. Frimpong. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Lewandowski. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And teammates around him. Oh, breezing past him. He can't hold on to it. And nicely parried away. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Oh, tremendous vision. Flag raised for offside. Depay. And a good tackle. Jakub Kiwior. And now Zielinski. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Big chance! And just over the bar, really good effort. Frankie de Jong. It's with Koopmeiners. Frimpong. Good work to regain possession. From a long way out, a gift for any goalkeeper. De Jong. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Zielinski. Really nice ball. Well, there's defensive solidity for you. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the angle was a bit tricky.
Well, the cutback would have been the better option there, I'm sure about that.
Ryan Gravenberch. Xavi Simons. And defensive play to be applauded. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pockets. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Frankie de Jong. Gravenberch. And Depay on the ball. Really getting stuck in. He's in behind. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Depay. What a block! Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Gravenberch. And he has options available. He got a good palm on it. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Zielinski. Crossing into the middle. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Perhaps they can counter from here. And not cleared away properly. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Moder. Piontek. There's the cutback. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
And the referee blows for full time. That haunting feeling for the Netherlands. They've lost this game. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, I think the stats will tell you they had more possession, they created better chances, and they were the more dominant side. But that counts for nothing. They've lost a game they should have won.
Well, it was a terrific performance from Robert Lewandowski. And let's face it, we've said that quite a lot in the past. We're probably going to say it in the future as well. Sensational.
Well, he was on fire today, not just with his finishing, but also his general play. That
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Croatia versus the Netherlands.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And he's in. Oh, fine stop. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Stanisic. Perisic with the ball. Budimir with it. Martin Baturina. And he's hit it with authority! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Ake. Now with De Jong. Gakpo. Great challenge, but they still could score. Options in the middle. Still could put it away. Gakpo. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And over comes the corner. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Andrej Kramaric. Now, what can they produce on the flank? This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Jan-Paul van Hecke. Van Dijk with it. Frenkie de Jong. Virgil van Dijk. Reinders. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. De Jong. And a decent... Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. You wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Now sending it in. There's an example of how to do it, dealing with a corner. Dominik Livakovic. Oh, in with a chance. And up for grabs off the keeper. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Mateo Kovacic. Perisic with the ball. A move of promise on the flank. Perisic, what can he do from here? Attempting to place the ball in the back of the net, but not going according to plan. Ake. Jeremy Frimpong. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Oh, moving it nicely. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Ante Budimir. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric. Really good build-up, but no end product. Can they hit on the break? All in all, a broken counter-attack. Kluivert. De Jong. And defensive play to be applauded. Andrej Kramaric. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. It's Modric taking the infield route. Strong block. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Reinders. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Kluivert. De Jong. Geertruida with it. Promising attack, this. Ake. That was going in. And determined to get bodies in the way. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Mateo Kovacic. Martin Baturina. Budimir with it. Oh, he's gone for goal! Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Geertruida. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Kluivert. Can they get in behind them? Well, the attack fizzled out. Danger still on. And a time for cool heads. Wasteful there from the Netherlands. Gvardiol. It is a decent looking attack here. Cuts it back. Must take the lead here. And it wasn't a taxing save. Geertruida. Frankie de Jong. Ake. And danger averted. Well read. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Kluivert! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Needs to take great care. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Josip Stanisic. Baturina. Good-looking sequence. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Kovacic. On to Modric. Well, couldn't quite hit the target. Close though.
Well, had it been on target, I think the goalkeeper had that one covered.
Tajani Reinders. Depay. On to De Jong. Here's Kluivert. Ake. Well, showing good patience. Has a go. Oh, good work by the keeper. Kramaric. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. The chance is on. And intercepts again. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Reinders. Depay. Well, a bad pass it was. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And space to cross it. Perisic. And return to Kovacic. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Gertruida. Here's Kluivert. Tajani Reinders. Oh, in with a chance! And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Plenty of support here. Breaking at pace. Position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Josip Stanisic. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Gives it a go. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Ake. Reinders. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. De Jong. It has to be. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, let's take another look at this. From the attacking point of view, everything is right. The shot across the goalkeeper making it difficult for him. Players coming in for the rebound. It's an excellent goal. And the keeper could do nothing about it.
So back underway at 3-1. Andrej Kramaric. Well, possibilities inside the box. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Ake. Kluivert. Tajani Reinders. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. De Jong. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ake. Gakpo. Huge block. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position.
Well, as those stats tell us, the Netherlands have controlled much of the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Can he finish? And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Martin Baturina. Is this the moment? Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, what a totally dominant performance this has been so far. Their attacking play has been a joy to watch. They've passed it forward at the right times, they've switched play quickly, and we've seen some great individual displays as well. I don't think they'll let up in the second 45.
Well, this could really help the cause. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Counter-attacking chance. And given away by the Netherlands. Ante Budimir. Baturina. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. And the referee says corner kick. And in by Luka Modric. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Superb stop. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Frimpong. Gakpo. Oh, good-looking run. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Mateo Kovacic. Perisic with the ball. That's a purposeful Perisic run. Good-looking cross. With both time and space. Oh, strong hand on the ball. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's playing with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? He looks such a threat every time he gets the ball. And, of course, he scored a very good goal.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Might lead to a chance. He'll take this on. And just narrowly wide in the end. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Andrej Kramaric. Modric. Cutting in, Luka Modric. And able to get a body in the way. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Defenders need to cover. Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save!
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Can someone get on the end of this? Not away completely. Nicely timed tackle. Modric, it might take a bit of teamwork. Brilliant pass. Perisic. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Luka Modric with the corner. Virgil van Dijk. On to De Jong. Van Dijk with it. Tajani Reinders. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. De Jong. Gakpo. Opportunity. And the ball is loose. And just wide of the post with a header. Andrej Kramaric. Kramaric. Gonna get a try. Not much run of the mill as saves go. Reinders. And Depay on the ball. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And we saw the situation developing. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Modric. And Kramaric on the ball. Martin Baturina. Determined defending. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, they've decided to make a change. A corner from Modric. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Favouring the short one. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Modric. And the shot. And he's gone for... So close to finding the net. And they're making a change. Reinders. And possession lost there. I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Kluivert. And defensive play to be applauded. Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic. Big chance. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. And taking it away. Gvardiol. The ball with Luka Modric. And support available. A strong hand on the ball. Geertruida. De Jong. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure. Just the challenge that was required. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And there's the delivery. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. Mario Pasalic. Modric. Promising looking attack. And a fine reading of the situation. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. He's in behind. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, that's not a good clearance. De Vrij. And teammates around him. Kluivert! And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
Delivering it. And he clears the danger. And making the move to the inside. Well, body in the way. It's got to be. With no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Ante Budimir. And Kramaric on the ball. Very quick thinking there. Luka Modric. Shaping to shoot. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Reinders. Ake. Now with De Jong. He's got space. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Andrej Kramaric. Has a go. Terrific block there. Oh, a good diving save. Virgil van Dijk. Geertruida with it. Kramaric. Modric. Electing to shoot. And a fine stop. It's a short one. The corner kicks keep on coming. Elects to go short. Luka Modric. Can he finish? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Geertruida. Now with De Jong. Tajani Reinders. He's lost it. Ivan Perisic. Here's Kovacic. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. But fair play, that goes down as a very good recovery. Geertruida. On to De Jong. Reinders. The save was a good one. Modric. And credit to the Netherlands for winning the ball back. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And a double substitution it's going to be. Tajani Reinders. He has teammates around him. Trying his luck. He's blocked it. And they're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Chalet Tsar. Budimir with it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Incisive pass. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Kluivert. Virgil van Dijk. Here's Kluivert. Xavi Simons. Brian Brobby. Now a decent position. Could be! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Well, that'll be a free kick. Stanisic. Perisic with the ball. Ante Budimir. Perisic with the ball. Kovacic seducing with his passing. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Simons. And the referee spotted the foul but has play. And he might be through here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Tajani Reinders. Malen with it. Losing possession here. Mateo Kovacic. Now the counter-attack looks on. Will he finish? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Virgil van Dijk. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. He can't hold on to it. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, he's certainly not alone. A very effective challenge put in. And he's in an offside position. Substitution time it is here. Kluivert. Tajani Reinders. Well, possession ceded by the Netherlands. Josip Stanisic. Sucic. And given acres of space to attack here. Angles it back. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Well, sloppy in possession from the Netherlands. Modric. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Gravenberch. Well, foul play, says the referee. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Simons. Malen with it. And the counter-attack is on. Options available.
Well, the crowd are certainly not happy. Their team is being totally outplayed here. They're just being passed around far too easily.
Is this the moment? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Stanisic. Sucic. Kovacic. Kramaric. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, not away properly. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And there's the full-time whistle. A most acceptable outcome from a Netherlands point of view. They've won the game. Stuart, how about your assessment?
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, a first-class performance from Cody Gakpo, who looked as though he was having a grand old time out there on the pitch.
Yeah, all smiles as he grabs the match ball. He just had too much for the opposition today. They just couldn't handle him.
That is the one. That's 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 that
A high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels are off the charts, with the focus on the drama and the outcome. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned, we're live next on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to the... Bijlmer section of Amsterdam. We find ourselves here at the Johan Cruyff Arena. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me... my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to bring you the second and decisive leg of this tie. It's the Netherlands versus Croatia.
Well, after that first leg, it should be comfortable for the host today. But if the visitors get an early goal, quieten the crowd and start to create some tension, it might become interesting, even if a little unlikely.
Will it be? It's still alive. Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Ante Budimir. The ball with Luka Modric. Was spot on with that challenge. Tajani Reinders. Gakpo. And Depay on the ball. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ante Budimir. Modric. And that's a very good parry. And back to Verbrugge. You don't want to give the ball away there. Still a chance. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Modric with options around him. Martin Baturina. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Kluivert. It's looking promising. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Andrej Kramaric. The ball with Luka Modric. Kovacic. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Ake. On to De Jong. Tajani Reinders. Depay. Gakpo. De Jong. And back with Memphis. He's in with a chance. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Martin Baturina. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Reinders. Gakpo. Depay. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Good high press. Well, they're delighted to have Cody Gakpo in their ranks. He can be a difference maker. What might we see from him today?
Well, I don't think too many players can strike the ball as well as he can. He just hits it so cleanly, which makes him dangerous today.
Oh, good-looking run. It was on its way in. Reinders. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, could be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Kluivert. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Modric. And he takes it on. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Geertruida. Tajani Reinders. Now with De Jong. Depay. The supporters want to see him have a go. Gives it a go. A smart stop here. Who can they pick out? It's not a particularly good corner there. Mateo Kovacic. And slipped through beautifully. Perisic! Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Well, putting so much effort into winning back possession. Can he put it away? Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. Ake. On to De Jong. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Jeremy Frimpong. Here's Kluivert. Gakpo. Kluivert. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Is this the moment? A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Gvardiol. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Kluivert. Jan-Paul van Hecke. And Depay on the ball. Oh, might be. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Ivan Perisic. Stanisic. Throw-ins given. He continues his run. And out of play it goes, alas. Reinders. Kluivert. Martin Baturina. Oh, breezing past him. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Gertruida. Reinders. Frimpong. Gakpo. Here's Kluivert. Reinders. Opportunity it is. And saved by the keeper. Baturina. Budimir with it. Andrej Kramaric. Can he find the angle? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, this deserves another look. Just see the bend he gets on the ball. That's a great bit of skill and an excellent goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here.
Ante Budimir.
Frimpong. Tajani Reinders. Well, great read there to intercept. Kluivert. Frimpong. Losing possession here. Kluivert. Reinders. Jeremy Frimpong. Being egged on by the crowd. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Andrej Kramaric. Ante Budimir. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Could be threatening. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Kluivert. Kluivert! Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Mateo Kovacic. Ivan Perisic. Is it going to be? The save was a good one. Van Hecke. Nathan Ake here. This might be ideal for the counter. Gakpo. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, nothing untoward happened. Andrej Kramaric. And he read it superbly. Baturina. Kramaric. Real chance. Oh, good save. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Depay. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Luka Modric. He opted for placement, but it didn't happen for him. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Depay. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Ante Budimir. Andrej Kramaric. Martin Baturina. Modric. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Geertruida. Tajani Reinders. Gakpo. Reinders. Oh, fancy footwork. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Now can they counter clinically? Players back to cover. Modric. Wilting under. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Gakpo. Here's Kluivert. Depay. Kluivert. Opportunity. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Andrej Kramaric. Budimir with it. And a fine stop. And he's fired over the corner. And a confident clearance. And won the ball, apparently. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, we saw what was going through the mind of the referee, but in the end, she says free kick. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Progress has been made by Luka Modric. A disappointing end to the move. Virgil van Dijk. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Decent position. Can he finish? And what a magical save it was! And over it comes. Goalkeeper getting both gloves on the ball. That is how to apply the pressure. Frankie de Jong. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure. Kluivert. Unable to keep the ball that time. Martin Baturina. And defensive play to be applauded. Tajani Reinders. Jeremy Frimpong. Reinders. And Depay on the ball. And defending as a unit. Andrej Kramaric. And space here on the flank. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. So making the substitution now. Ake. On to de Jong. Kluivert. Nathan Ake here. Reinders. Geertruida. And Depay on the ball. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Vlasic. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Geertruida. And losing possession. He'll try his luck here. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Reinders. Ake. Now with de Jong. Tajani Reinders. Reinders. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Kluivert. A real opening now. And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, he looks threatening. And keeping it out. Well, increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And knocked out of there. Kluivert. Closing down well. Can he make it count? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Vlasic. Take it away. Ake. Kluivert. And Depay on the ball. Tajani Reinders. Really good build-up, but no end product. Ivan Perisic. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Perisic. Now can they counter clinically? Kluivert. Vital intervention. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Ake. Tajani Reinders. Jeremy Frimpong. Here's Kluivert. Well, he's lost it. Kramaric. Mateo Kovacic. And support available. Depay. Ake. Virgil van Dijk. Frimpong. And Depay on the ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Can they hit on the break? Defenders need to cover. Oh, big opportunity. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
Back underway, and quite the story being written in this one. 3-3. Gakpo. On to De Jong. Now the attack fizzled out. Josip Šutalo. And the defensive intervention there. And he might be through here. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Well, how about this? 4-3.
Memphis Depay.
Kramaric. And that's really well read. Plenty of support here. He got a good palm on it. Virgil van Dijk. Untidy on the ball. Perisic. And on to Kovacic. Genuine chance. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Gertruida. Here's Kluivert. Depay. Kluivert. Van Hecke. Well, standing off them here. Aren't they being too passive? Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Ivan Perisic. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. It's opening up for them. Well, not hard to read that pass. Frimpong. Can he find the right pass? Well, disappointing end to the move. Andrej Kramaric. And Kramaric on the ball. What a vital intervention. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Opportunity. And foiled by Van Dijk. Clears it away. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. An attack full of promise. Bruising past him. Real chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Reinders. And giving them too much space on the flank. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Virgil van Dijk. Reinders. Van Dijk with it. Gakpo. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Reinders. And he has options available. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Vlasic.
Brilliant save from that sort of range. He had no right to stop that.
And short it is. Cuts it back. He got a good palm on it. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Modric delivering it into the box. A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Frankie de Jong. Well, they've lost it. Ante Budimir. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
Getting forward. Can he convert? He's blocked it. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Well, he's given us away. A chance maybe from the wide position. Is this the moment? Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Really closing him down. Mateo Kovacic. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And a good-looking pass. Kramaric. Is this the moment? Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And unable to hit the target. Goal kick here.
Yeah, but it's good defending. He knew he was going to be beaten in the air, but he did enough to stop him scoring.
Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes.
16. Ryan Gravenberg.
Reinders. Josip Šutalo. The ball with Luka Modric. Gvardiol. And possession lost there. And quick thinking defensively. Into the advanced position. Oh, surely. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. Virgil van Dijk. And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts will go through.
Well, it was a matter of job done in the first leg. Obviously not at their sparkling best today, but you can tell from the celebrations that they won't lose too much sleep over that. On to the next round.
They're not going to track it.